What's going on, guys? So a series that I wanted to continue doing in 2022 was the monthly Blu-ray hauls. I figured that would probably be easier than doing a Blu-ray collection video, which I will plan on doing at some point. I just don't know when. Because that's gonna be kind of a mess. But these are the Blu-rays slash 4Ks that I got in the month of January. This is my January haul. If you have any recommendations for some movies that you think I should pick up, drop me a comment in the comment section below. Now we will get started with the Blu-ray haul.
And here we go.
Coming up first in this collection, you guys know me, I'm a big collector of actual series and box sets themselves. So I got the Robocop trilogy. I have yet to purchase this. It's not even an updated one, so I can watch Robocop, Robocop 2, Robocop 3. I also have the remake of Robocop, because for the longest time, and it still is, the only Robocop movie I have seen. I've heard nothing but great things about the original Robocop from, 1987? Yeah, 1987. I've heard mixed things about Robocop 2. And Robocop 3, I haven't heard a single damn thing other than it sucks. And then the remake, I enjoyed, but I'll probably like it less once I watch all three of those, or once I see the first one, the original. So our second title is actually a horror movie, and that is Antlers. Decent horror movie, but it wasn't bad. It was better than I expected. It's directed by Scott Cooper, who I think is a very underrated director, and produced by Guillermo del Toro. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's worth the 100 minutes. It's at least atmospheric, and there is some creepy stuff in there, so I really enjoyed that, and you got some pretty good talent in there as well. So it at least knows how to be a movie. Scott Cooper knows how to craft a movie. He's one of those directors that I think is trying to do every single fucking genre he can get his hands on. He needs a little bit more seasoning with the horror genre, but it's not a bad movie at all. Coming up next, this movie is a lot of fun. Cop Shop. This was on a lot of people's top 10 of 2021 list. I didn't get around to seeing it. I did watch it, though, earlier in the month, and it is really, really fun. I wouldn't put it as one of the best movies of 2021, but it's just one of those, movies where it's you just want a really fun action movie? Yeah, watch Cop Shop. Whew. Alright, up next. Now, I wasn't a huge fan of this, and for the longest time I kept bitching and moaning about this movie, but I caved and I got it on 4K anyways. Dune. It's a technical achievement. The acting, the story, and the characters still don't impress me. I rewatched it to see if my thoughts would change on Dune. It didn't. My initial reaction was, oh hey, I didn't really think it was, this masterpiece or the next coming of the Messiah that everybody's thinking it is. I think it's really, really overrated, and if it wins a whole bunch of awards, I'll honestly be kind of pissed. And I just want to say, I dropped it from a 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd to a 2.5 on rewatch. So, I don't know. It could be one of those movies that gets worse. The more I rewatch it, it could be one of those movies that gets better once we have part 2, and I think they're making Dune Messiah as well. I just think it's overrated as hell. It's a technical achievement. I can still watch it and look at it, but it's not amazing. Sorry. This is an upgrade from Blu-ray to 4K. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters 2, because Ghostbusters Afterlife is coming out, and I'm gonna get Afterlife on 4K. I've already got the original Ghostbusters on 4K, upgraded that. Now I upgraded the second one to 4K as well. I do wish that both Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 came with a digital copy, but what can you do? Ghostbusters 2 is underrated. Up next, I don't know why I got this, but Evil Dies Tonight, Halloween Kills. I was tempted to get this on 4K and then just upgrade Halloween 2018 to 4K, upgrade Halloween 78 to 4K, and Halloween 2 from, 1980 to 4K. And I was like, you know what? Nah. It's not worth the 4K. It's not even worth the Blu-ray. It's not even worth the DVD. Hell, it's probably not even worth buying. Evil Dies Tonight in this movie, but it's yeah, I'll probably buy Halloween Kills anyway, so if I bought Halloween Kills and I had Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween, and Halloween Kills, or Halloween Ends, rather, I think I said Kills, it would feel really weird not having Halloween Kills. Up next, a movie that I've been on the lookout for a while, trying to get my hands on. It was out of print, I believe, and then they just released it on 4K. Juice with Tupac. Interesting film. It's one of those movies from the 90s, like one of those hood movies from the 90s, like Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society. You know, it's very, very similar to that. It has the same type of feel to it, and I really enjoyed it. So that was a first-time watch for me as well. Up next, one of the best horror movies of the year. Sorry to my friend Dwayne Miller, who thinks that this movie isn't that great, but sorry, buddy. It's a lot better than Dune. Last Night in Soho, a near perfection. Love this movie. Edgar Wright did a really good job with this horror movie. Different from his previous horror movies. Thomasin McKenzie was really good. Anya Taylor-Joy just continues to impress me with her acting, and my God, she's a goddess too. Jesus. If I had seen this last year, this would have made my best movies of 2021 list. Mass. If you have yet to see it, this is one of the quickest moving dialogue-only movies I have ever seen. It's very heavy. It's very thought-provoking as well. So if you can handle heavy subject matter, give it a watch. It's very self-contained. It's a self-contained drama. It feels like it's all just one. It's really just one scene. It's two couples talking about a tragedy, and one couple trying to get the perspective of the parents of the perpetrator, and it's rough, but it's really, really good. It's 111 minutes. It doesn't even feel like it. It's really quick. Up next, we have Spencer. Really like this movie. This made my best of the year list. Kristen Stewart, she better get at least an Oscar nomination. But, you know, the Academy does what they do every year, where they overlook the most obvious choices. Very different biopic. And last but not least, I haven't seen it, you know, it's crazy. There's some classics you just don't see until later in life. And I'm almost 28, so I have yet to see this movie when I got it. But when I got it, I ended up watching it. And that was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, it took me this long to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's like the first rendition of the Looney Tunes. It's cartoons mixed with live action. Essentially, it's the Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny's not, you know, the main cartoon. It's Roger Rabbit is the main cartoon. But you have like I think Mickey Mouse shows up in that, from what I remember. I know Bugs Bunny does, and Elmer Fudd. You know, so it feels like a Looney Tunes movie without being a Looney Tunes movie. And that's what I really loved about it. So that is my Blu Ray haul for the month of January of 2022. If you guys got some movies last month that you think I should check out, or you think I should definitely pick up, drop them in the comment section below. I'll leave my link to my website in the description below as well. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, and I'll see you at the movies somewhere.